Well, hello. Uh, why global warming is great? Uh, Again, contrary to common belief, and I know I say this a lot, but the reality is global warming is quite good, quite great, to be honest. Why, you say? Well, it's simple. Earth getting warmer, the better. I mean, literally, people in the medieval ages, when it was like half a degree colder, they would literally start starving, and it was 1 degree hotter. They would, it would be like paradise for them. But today, for some reason, everybody's like, "Oh my God, Earth is getting warmer. Earth is getting warmer. What are we gonna do?" What do you mean? What are we gonna do? It's for the better. How can you think that Earth getting colder is a better thing? Or, oh, because the climate changes? Climate changes all the time. I mean, there was the ice age like 30,000 years ago, which is nothing, to be honest. 30,000 years, climate changing every 30,000 years is nothing for the world. On Earth, climate changed probably hundreds of thousands of times. The general temperature of the Earth rising. How is that a bad thing? Earth used to be a lot warmer in, the Jurassic, Triassic, whatever, Now Earth is actually, I would say, maybe the colder times. It's one of those colder times in Earth's history. And the climate change argument is just stupid because, oh, we made the climate change. It changes all the time anyway. It's like, oh, we are the problem. Just because we did it doesn't mean it's something that is like incredibly bad or anything. Yes, humans do a lot of things that nature itself takes millions of times to, millions of years to do. We do it in hundreds of years, like the mass extinction of a lot of species that we're responsible of. Sure. Does that mean it never happens? It happens all the time. The only problem is that people use it as a political tool because we're the ones who are causing it. If we weren't the ones who were causing it, everyone would be like, oh, Earth is getting warmer, how do we adapt to it? But because it is generally believed that we're the ones who are causing it, it's like, we are horrible, we are these devilish creatures who destroy our planet or anything like that. No, because of us, Earth is, a lot more livable for a lot of species. Yes, we are very selective in types of species that we want to live, like the incredible index population of like cows and chicken and so forth. Sure, but people do forget the world, like, it's ours. If tomorrow we went to extinct and the Earth just moved on, it's not different to Earth if we just continue doing what we're doing. To Earth, it doesn't matter. To species, it doesn't matter. Even if we try to exterminate every species, maybe except 10 species on this planet, we would never be able to. Never. We don't have that much big of an impact on the planet, and even if our impact was massive, all those shit that we do on the planet, people talk of how, oh, we are decreasing the ozone layer or anything like that, or maybe the concrete streets. In a couple of hundreds of years, it would be indistinguishable from the like the Paleolithic times. In fact, actually, if we cease to exist and 50 million years later a species just like us came to this planet, nothing on this planet would look different than 50 millions before we existed. We don't actually have that much of an impact. If 50 million years before there was a species just like humans who built massive cities and had sewer systems and everything, we literally wouldn't know if they existed or not. So the argument why we're destroying the planet, bullshit, and why the global warming is actually pretty good, I'll tell you. Earth's getting warmer means a lot of places with like permafrost, they just melt and the soil is open. So a lot of places that wouldn't be able to use to grow crops will be pretty much you know, arable land in short amount of time. And people have no idea how much land is actually in this permafrost stuff where you can't really put anything in it. Siberia is a huge pile of land. If this continues, we are going to be able to grow potatoes there. And I know what people say, but oh, who cares if we grow potatoes? Potatoes are the main staple food for maybe 1/3 of the planet. You know, it's incredibly good. Like, you know, why do you think the Irish potato famine caused so many deaths? It's a really good, important crop. It's probably arguably more important than wheat itself. Uh, but we will have bunch of land to grow potatoes in. Then we will have Greenland. Who knows what's in Greenland? That land will be, you know, like basically farmable. It's same with goes with Canada and a lot of places. And people wonder, but there's gonna be less ice. Sure. Do you love ice? Who on earth actually goes to a place where it's filled with ice and you know, like all the time winter, and is like calls it home and loves that place? I have a few Norwegian friends. They don't like it. No one likes ice. You don't go to vacation on an ice place, you know, like you don't go to vacation on Greenland or Svalbard. You go to vacation on a hot place. And yeah, people talk bullshit, but people want to live in hotter climates. And it's generally better for humans anyway. You know, ice can kill you, you know, like frost can kill you and all. But it's general arguments. So why do people do it? Why do people say global warming is horrible? Why do people overplay the effects of like fossil gases, fossil fuels, and so forth? In reality, by the way, like 2/3 of the carbon dioxide those fossil fuels emit to the atmosphere get reabsorbed by Earth itself. Most of that get reabsorbed, mostly by ocean. I think like 60% or 2/3 is like absorbed by the ocean right away. You know, but generally it's like we don't actually contribute that much to the global warming, and even if we did, it wouldn't be that bad. You see, Earth fixes itself even if we're trying to, you know, like do some bad shit to it, which by the way is not bad shit. By the way, it's not bad. The global warming and Earth getting hotter or some species going extinct, it's not bad. It's actually negligible. You don't actually see species existing for millions of years upon millions of years. Species come into this world and they go extinct. They're not permanent. Nothing is. Yes, there are exceptions like the horseshoe crab or some other species that have been here for millions of years. But they will go extinct. The important thing is for us not to go extinct, or for us to be happy. I mean, why should I care that some species on the Arctic is gonna go extinct, but I'm gonna have a worse life? Why should I care about that? Now, yes, Earth, we should generally care about Earth, but not individual parts of the Earth. And here's the thing, conservatism and like just simply habitat control in some areas is enough to guarantee the existence of a species. So you don't even have to go, you know, like basically go all berserk on this stuff and just like, oh, they're destroying. No, you just need to like just select a habitat where humans don't touch. I think it's just the best type of approach to this. You know, like for example, there are places on the planet where no one can touch, and the animals just like make it illegal to hunt them, make it illegal to, you know, go into those places, protect those places, and you'll generally be fine. Natural habitat, just leave a few natural habitats. If the important thing is for species to, you know, continue existing, it's not important whether there's a million of that species or 10,000. It really doesn't matter. You know, be a bit selfish sometimes and truly look objectively to the world instead of just simply, you know, overplaying every effect we have on the planet. And it's, yeah, I think the world is getting in a much better place. The only problem we might end up having is self-inflicted. So it's not going to be the Earth planet. As long as the world powers don't go on a nuclear war or something like that, we're pretty much okay. Okay, relax, everybody. The world's getting better. I mean, we don't have our kids dead before the age of 4, you know. We're living in the best time of entire planet. And don't just go around and say, "Oh, I can't bring a child into this planet because this planet is getting too bad." No, it does not. Maybe social collapse, like people getting meaner and worse human beings on average because of social media. But outside of that, we're pretty fine. I mean, we can eat anything we want today, you know. People didn't have that privilege from thousands upon thousands of years. You know, we have a cozy bed, you know. Be glad. Be freaking glad to be alive. Don't go rampage on some political shit that you don't understand. Most political activists don't know shit about the environment, don't know shit about the world. They just go, "Oh, the world's getting destroyed. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh my god, I gotta do something about it." These people have nothing better to do, so that's what they do. And you know, vegan stuff, most of the things we eat other animals. It's not like the thing you eat is a freaking saint. Yes, maybe cows are generally nice, but a bull will fuck you up. And yes, you can say that, well, you know, some animals that we like, sheep, can be gentle, but I will bet you a chicken is the worst living creature you can ever encounter. They're worse than sharks, worse than orcas, worse than anything. They'll eat each other if one starts bleeding. Not a joke. Stop with the empathy bullshit. Stop with the caring about the world bullshit. Just relax a bit and enjoy life. It's not that hard. You know, life is beautiful. It's just amazing. Go ahead. Yeah.
Stronger. I'm better. I'm smarter.
I'm better. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.